So I'd like to introduce you to something a little bit different. So this is a tournament game. This is a recent tournament that happened on I think the 26th of July, and I was asked to review a replay. And I was like, all right, cool, I'll review a replay. Tournaments tend to be kind of weird. Sometimes they have markers, sometimes they don't. It's whatever. This isn't a mixed battle. This is literally only tank gameplay, and there's no markers, based on one of the participants who told me about this. Now, why am I reviewing a replay like this? Is there somebody actually cheating in here? No. This is a call out of a person on the other team, who I'm going to call out as well, who is inexperienced in the BR, inexperienced in the tiers, and just openly claims that our person here, this Battle Bear Gaming, is cheating. Now, another person that I've also talked with, named, another person that I've also dealt with is, there's another person I've called out a couple times named Volkot. Now, Volkot is a Russian, I could say Russian anti-cheat or cheater reviewer, kind of like I am, except all of his videos are watch the video and draw your own conclusions. They almost never show actual cheater behavior. They're kind of like this. They kind of just show like normalized behavior, and yet he just says, oh, they're cheating because I think they're cheating. That's not the way you would call yourself out as a person who is being a part of the anti-cheat or trying to solve the problem, okay? Now, the person who reported this replay to Volkot is Cassandra over here. Now, we're going to review people's accounts here just to kind of give a broad spectrum. Nobody here in this tournament, in this replay, is cheating. I am just showing Battle Bear's perspective because he was the accused cheater. Now, if you can see from the replay, it doesn't appear like anything is wrong. I don't feel like anything is wrong. You can hear the lipper to it 1A5 there. I can hear him in my own replay. And that's just a standard thing. Okay, cool. So we're trying to push Bravo. We are trying to clear the corners. We're trying to make sure everything's okay. Hey, I can hear a leopard 1A2 over there. That makes sense. Now, granted, right now you can't really hear him. I know it's kind of hard with the soundscape right now. But if I wasn't talking really well, you can actually hear the 1A5. But also in replays, it's not exactly that clear, unfortunately. So he's checking his corners. He's kind of making sure everything's okay. Obviously, the map control is kind of sketchy right now because if you can see in the map right here, they have, you know, top air is up here, and then he rushed, our friend over here rushed Charlie. So, oops, excuse me. And so we're trying to, you know, set the scene. It's a four-person battle, or an 8-person battle, technically 4-on-4, and it's very sketchy. So we're trying to cover our corners, making sure everything's okay. That's how it works. Now, Cassandra over here, I'm just kind of call her Cassandra because that makes the most sense. Cassandra is the one that accused Battle Bear here of cheating. Okay, now, if you know anything about this game, you will know that being good at certain BRs is based on experience, right? If you play the game for a long enough time, you know how to play the BRs, you know how to deal with, I think this is rank 6. It's rank 5 or rank 6 area. It's essentially rank 6. But this is a rank 6-ish battle. It's 9.3 area, basically. I think that's what it actually is, 9.3, 9.0. This is what this is. It's a 9.3 experienced area. It's rank 6. If you have experience playing this BR, you would know that you have to play it a certain way, especially in the CM11, which is essentially an M60 for China, I think. I don't know that, so I don't know. But yeah, so you have to play your vehicle your certain strength. The M60 is very slow. It's very lumbering. It's a slow vehicle. Now, I'm going to show you two of the people that I've seen Volkot accuse of cheating and show you their stats and show you what they are. Their stats look like at rank 6. And we're going to show Cassandra and then show their stats and see what it goes through. This is, honestly, the way this replay is shaping out to be, or at least what it is on my initial replay inspection, is it really just felt like a newbie player calling somebody out for cheating. Now, I say newbie player, but you'll see based on records that Cassandra isn't exactly new. They're just, you'll see. So I'm going to pause it here for a sec. The game is progressing. It's going to go as bad as it is. It's going to be pretty boring from this point on because he doesn't really do much. So pausing here. So Battle Bear Gaming, the one being accused. Profile. Okay, he's done 19 nukes. He's level 100. He's got 25,000 battles played. Doesn't really play arcade. That's fine. Doesn't really play sim. That's fine. That's kind of how it is. I filtered it to rank 6. Do you see the amount of vehicles he has placed? No, let's even do this better. Let's go to just Army. Okay? He has a lot of experience in rank 6. This is, 9.3, 10.0, 9.3, 8.3, 9.0. He is experienced in the BR that he plays it, right? So it makes perfect sense to have a record like this if you've played the BR. You've played 9.0 area. You know how it feels. He has 3 pages of rank 6. He's clearly very experienced across different nations. Actually 4. Let's see how many. 4 pages, yeah. I mean, granted, not everyone plays every vehicle they play. But basically, you get the idea. So he has experience across the rank. Okay, cool. So let's go look at Fox McCloud. He is a person I've played with a couple times. He's a streamer on YouTube. He's a super nice guy. Rare vehicle collection. You can see he has a lot of vehicles in his hangar. 2,300. I think he owns like a lot of it. Nearly 70,000 finished missions. Okay, that's a really experienced player. If you're going to call someone up for cheating with that many spawns, you better have a damn good replay to show for them cheating. And I've never seen them cheating. Rank 6, tanks only, a ton of experience played. Okay. This is what it turns into be. He has multiple pages of it. 4 pages of rank 6. That's generally pretty good, as good as it gets. But he has IS-7, he has AFTE, he loves the Roycat 105. He likes playing all the the fun vehicles of these BRs. That's just what he plays. But he's very experienced at rank 6. Now let's switch over to the Accuser. Okay, they're a few battles, but they're mostly an arcade player. So about 10,000 battles in arcade, about 3.8 thousand in realistic. Now let's go look at their service record. Do you see the problem here? You see the problem here? Little to no experience in the bracket, even in arcade. Okay? This is the problem. So I'm going to call out Volcott here because, frankly, you have no idea what you're talking about. And frankly, I think it's hilarious that you've accused someone like Fox of the same thing when someone who like him who has, I think, like we saw it earlier, 70,000 battles played nearly, and you think he's cheating with 0 proof? You can't just call someone out and say, oh, they're cheating, blah, 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 without any proof. Okay, I have done that before. I have made the mistake, I have owned up to it, and I've deleted videos because I don't want to deal with that, right? I get I made a mistake, that's what it is. Volcott doesn't do that. He just says, oh, they're cheating, let's try to get them banned, and then provides 0 evidence. Now, Volcott's Russian, but assume he doesn't speak English. I don't speak Russian. That's what it is. But I've translated several of his videos. Now, the only thing that would be perceived here as suspicious would be, okay, cool, he's looking down the way here. He's kind of trying to make sure. Now, granted, if I was at B, now granted, he got shot here. If I was at Bravo, and I was in a 4-man team, and my team on the map had only this area of control, where would I look? Probably down the main road, which you can see all the way into Bravo for, which is what happened there. Now, he got very lucky and only got his breach shot out. Granted, the CM11 has fairly good front armor. Or it has a lot of ERA bricks, so it blocks a lot of the shrapnel and rounds generally. But he got very lucky. Okay, that makes sense. So now he knows the XM803 is there. So now he is very much going to peer down that alley. But I find it very funny that Volcott just straight up believed Cassandra without even looking at the replay. Now, the video that I looked at that he was reviewing wasn't even this tournament. He just showed some random gameplay from Battle Bear where he is playing in a random field, and every enemy he's like, oh, well, he just knows he's there. That enemy was within like 100 meters. Well, yeah, he's gonna know he's there. He could hear him. I don't think anyone would deny that you can hear somebody within 100 meters. Granted, not always the sound being consistent in this game, but generally you can get a good idea. Now, the other thing is, this guy is doing what you do when you play a corner. Now, granted, I play with, like, I do free cam and look around, but he is third-person peeking. You can see his barrel is aiming off to the side there. He's doing what you do normally when you play a tournament or you're looking around a corner at somebody. He's third-person peeking with the barrel turned like that. Now, that's all I'm really going to bring up here, because people need to realize that there is a distinct way to tell that somebody is cheating. Okay? There is a tell that every player has that is cheating, and you can basically tell when somebody is doing this. Now, this guy got so unlucky here. Commander Override, pow, you're dead. That's insane. I love Commander Override is infuriating as hell, but that right there is a dead giveaway as, you know, what occurred. Now, they're going to win because they don't have map control anymore. They're pretty much getting swarmed, and they Battle Bear did a good thing and held out long enough for them to win. So, all in all, very good match. Okay, I would say that that was a pretty good match in regards to anyone that is playing a normal match, how you play the game, blah, blah, blah. In conclusion, no one's cheating here. I have looked at some of other Battle Bears gaming replays as well. Nothing I see is cheating as well. And I don't think anyone with 25,000 or 70,000 battles played is openly going to be cheating in a game like this. This game is, I've said thousands, or not thousands, I've said dozens of times before, this game is not hard to play. You can easily make people think you look like you're cheating. But of all the people that I've reviewed, sans the 2 that I've made mistakes on, there's tells. There's ways to tell if people are cheating. You know when someone is cheating, and you can absolutely tell when it is. This is not a draw your own conclusions thing. This is someone is accusing somebody of cheating in the tournament. Did they cheat in the tournament? No, they didn't. So I'm going to leave this here. As always, if you're a person in question you want to leave, please try to follow the pinned comment below. And as always, I hope you have a good rest of your morning, day, evening, or night. And have a good one.